Hello, Tiger Chimera here. Welcome to another stream. Today we're going to be doing more of the Reignited trilogy, and we're going to go into Spyro 2, which is I I can't remember for sure. I think I probably did have the first Spyro game as a kid, but I think I definitely leaned very much more heavily into the other two games. So I don't know if I had Spyro 2 before I had Spyro 1, if it was my first Spyro game or if it just like clicked with me a lot more. I really don't remember that perfectly, but I do remember it being a lot more of like the Spyro game I played. I mean, I enjoyed 3 a lot too, but like Spyro 2 was like I probably played that a couple times before 3 even came out, so that's the one that probably stuck with me a little bit more. So I'll load it up and we'll see what Reignited's done with it. So I mentioned it before. I think during the first game, but I'm going to be curious because I feel like there is a pretty strong difference between like the first Spyro and the following Spyro games. Even within just the original trilogy, is like there's you'll probably see a bit more as we get into it, but there's going to be a bit more characters that were already decently more detailed and defined compared to the first one, even in the original PS1 era version of these games. So I don't. So I think a lot of these characters are going to probably just need more of just like a modern graphics update rather than like a redesign like a lot of the dragons did. Not to mention like some of the enemies too. So I feel like what they needed to add rather than just like making modern versions of the visuals is probably less than it was in the first Spyro the Dragon. But who knows how that's going to be. So I'm just going to load this up. It's definitely going to be interesting to see in the world of dragons.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt.
I think that's the reward
How about
world
it,
if you
Sparks?
get
You up
100%.
for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Or something.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
I've got a bunch of things I want to talk about just from this opening cutscene alone. Okay, so first, I do kind of like, I mean, they do have kind of sort of explanations probably for other collectathons for like how they open up the worlds and stuff, but I like in this one, like this one kind of stands out in my mind as like they're explicitly using the things that power your ability to open up new worlds to summon you in the first place. So it's like clearly it's got some sort of magical thing that can change the portals within the world or between different dimensions. I'm still not clear on how separate this is from the Dragon Place. If it's on the same planet and it's just really far away, or if it's technically a different dimension because, you know, magic, bunch of worlds, that kind of nonsense. I like that they kind of establish like the thing that can like open up new stuff is explicitly what starts the journey because they use it on Spyro. Kind of unwillingly, but you know. You know, hero's gonna hero. You get summoned. What's you gonna do?
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems! Can you stop them?
Okay, this is a pretty decent example of kind of like leaning towards them leaning towards just updating the models to look a lot more modern and smooth and stuff for these characters, because like there's not like any extra stuff added. They already had the hard hat and they don't have like a belt or holding any prop or anything. It's basically exactly kind of like the base model of how it was before, except clearly it looks like a modern game's visual design. So that's a point towards that, but I know there's at least one or two characters in some of these later games that are not like that, but it's interesting to see the kind of like, oh yeah, and I guess that's another thing, is like, these guys are like some of the things that I had in mind, besides the all of the really main characters in that cutscene, is like these kind of characters, like the citizens of each world. Like before you just kind of talk to the dragons, but now each world kind of has its own like non-violent citizens that you're kind of helping. And that's kind of like how a lot of this kind of main Spyro games go, I think, after this, after 2, until they did a reboot or something. And all I kind of know about that is I think it's kind of different and it introduced a new dragon or something. But I don't know too much more about them about that to like really say with any authority. Oh yeah, and I don't remember what happens when you defeat all the enemies in a thing or whatever, but they changed the... I almost kind of forgot about this until I started hitting them, but like they stopped having the enemies have like gems in them, and they have this other thing instead, which I do not remember for the life of me what it does, but I think it does something.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Oh yeah, and this is also like kind of this is also when they like tutorialized a bit more. I don't think it's bad. I think they spread it out decently, and I definitely... he's chasing the enemy. Oh yeah, you have to kill a certain number of enemies to make certain gates, certain power gates work, but I can't get up there right now anyway, so I'll have to come back later.
You must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
So yeah, since the orbs are the things that you use for opening worlds now, and they've kind of condensed it to a single collectible type, they have this guy as the thing for what to use gems on. The actual good use of like him, or like how annoying it is, varies from thing to thing.
You'll have to pay up sooner or later. It's the only way across. I have to look after my Avalar's financial well-being. You know.
I wonder if that is really the only way across. I kind of want to at least try once or twice. I'm probably gonna buy it anyway, but I want to like see. Oh no, those... Okay, those don't have... Those are like rounded or something, so you do have to... Maybe there is a speedrunny game break way to do it, but I don't have time for that now. I'm gonna buy.
Back again, eh? And with plenty of treasure, I see. Would you like me to open the bridge? I won't even increase the price. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
And you know, even though there's like, they stop and tell you things, it is kind of... It's like, the dragons kind of did it too. And... Can I do everything here now, or would I need... I need to come back for the climbing anyway. Unlike the first Spyro the Dragon, you have to backtrack and come back to these places later. Like, you can't just do the entire world at a visit, which I'm kind of fine with. But it's definitely a different experience.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Oh yeah, and talismans. Those are important too for some reason. I think they also have a gate progress thing.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest.
That's cool.
One of the home worlds of Avalar.
Well, he has a different colored hat. That's neat. I think it just rose out of the ground originally.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir, too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
I don't think the subtitles are optional. Why did they not, like, have that set a little bit lower so you could see his face whenever he's doing the stretching thing? Oh well. Let's just get this extra life. So, I think I've seen tiny bits of this before playing it, of course. I think I've seen that cutscene before, and something about it struck me as odd. And I think I realize now, playing it, like, what struck me odd about that cutscene. Alora's tone of voice, at least during the very specific thing of, like, I'm a fawn, you dork, is totally different from the original. It was completely... It was complete... I wouldn't say sarcasm, because, like, sarcasm would imply it wasn't a sincere... I'm... Like, it was sharper. Oh, 2 lives? I guess they're really rewarding people who are exploring early. I definitely encourage people to do it if they found 2 lives right in the first area. But yeah, like, she was a lot more kind of... The way she said it there is, like, a lot more friendly and light-hearted and stuff. Oh yeah, also you don't die in water anymore. That's really nice. But anyway, yeah, like, I mean, it wasn't bad the way she said it here, but like, you know, I like part of what I liked about her in the original games is that she just, you know, she took no shit. She was like, I'm a fawn, you dork. Like, yeah, I just, and this version, that I don't know how much she's changed throughout the whole thing. Hopefully not too much, but like, it's like, this feels like a softened version of her, and I kind of liked the fact that she wasn't so soft in the original. So we'll see. We'll see. And that was probably like the biggest example of her doing something like that anyway, so it might not be nearly as noticeable in the future.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
And also I want to say that it's definitely just a comment on the direction of the voice acting, because I've got to say, it's definitely not the same voice, but like, it's definitely like a really good voice from a new VA. I think it's a new VA. It definitely doesn't sound exactly the same, but she's doing a really good job. Like, it's really good delivery. You can tell it's the same character. It hits everything it needs to.
Hey, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
Ah, yes, Hunter, tutorial cheetah. That other characters give you tutorials, but like he puts you through some kind of obstacle things that are very kind of tutorial, but trying not to be too blatant. It's a tutorial kind of situation. That outfit kind of... Oh, hey, they have a thing over a character's head if they have an orb quest kind of thing. I definitely think that's new for this.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time.
Oh yeah, and they put the tutorial... They have the tutorial also be a thing where you unlock a thing, which is a good way to do it. It's like, you actually don't have to do this tutorial at all. It's just basically a quest that also acts as a tutorial. Wow, there's water here.
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance. Nice job! Now, try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide, press the action button to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
So this is the thing that I was trying to do so much during the, the entirety of Spyro 1. My muscle memory from Spyro 2 and 3 was telling me to hover, and it just canceled the thing instead, and now I can do that now. Also, something that just kind of came to mind is that, in an interesting way, like, Hunter both is and isn't kind of, like, changed for this. He's changed because in the original, he didn't have any of that bow and arrow stuff. He was just a cheetah. Like, Laura had a... whenever I get back to Laura, I'll probably go more into that. But like, Laura had a green outfit, but like it wasn't like detailed like leaves. But that's also probably partly due to like the limitations of the PlayStation 1 and like how much they wanted to get away with graphic fidelity and stuff. So it was just a green top before. And then the bear had some sort of tuxedo top. But like Hunter didn't have anything. But it wasn't added just for this game. Hunter actually did get a bow and arrow set during, I think, some of the games that came after the original trilogy. I don't think he had it in 3, but I could be wrong. But I think he got it. It was added to his design at some point. It just wasn't during the original trilogy. And so they're kind of calling back to that.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the left stick when you hover. Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Well, you might as well as the name of the achievement for doing that. Oh, how do I? I'm gonna see how expensive this guy's, how much Moneybags' next thing is.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
Like, this is actually a really good unlock, and I'm fine to pay for it, but like, yeah, they make him kind of a little bit of a jerk while he does it. 500, okay, that's not cheap. And his prices do get pretty bad at times, which means even when it's worth it, it feels a bit steep, and whenever it's not worth it, like whenever he's unlocking just one bridge in a level. I'm gonna go to Idle Spring. It's kind of in the order. And yeah, those are like, that's something that they kind of added. Like, it wasn't as kind of clean of a way coming in and out of levels as it was in the first game, but they did. I do really like that they added like intro and outro cutscenes for the first time you go into a level and exit a level. It adds a good amount of comedy, and it has the kind of like charm that the Spyro I like in these Spyro games.
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Oh yeah, one kind of neat thing that I like is that the talismans that you get are kind of the same shape as the things on the top of these flagpoles. Oh, I have to come back here too because I need the underwater. I'll probably, if I do even attempt to do 100%ing stuff, I'll probably come back to levels way later because it'll be easier to sweep them out once I have as much as I have. Hey, welcome to the stream. Can I talk to you? I can't talk to you, I don't think. You really should stop. You should really stop that. That's not good for your head. Why did he do it for so long? I love that these guys are like all holding like a little, like this guy's got a kebab. There's people with sausages and marshmallows like you can't cook over a campfire. It's a really good touch.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
I'm noticing that I'm stopping when I hit these, where I think in the last game, like, I didn't, like, get stopped whenever I hit the metal enemies before. Which is an interesting choice. It makes it, like, a little bit slower. You're not, like, just charging through enemies. Probably not something speedrunners enjoy. Ooh, mushrooms.
To aim the camera left or right, use the right stick.
Dang, I'm almost, I think I'm almost up to buying the underwater thing. Nope. Down.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Oh, it's a little bit different. In the original game, it was basically the same as the things on the top of the poles. It's interesting that it's slightly different in this one. Glimmer's one was probably kind of the same because it's just a pickaxe. Oh, returning to Summer Forest.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around, is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
I thought I ran into the Zoe here before. Did I not? I barely don't have enough, so I'll have enough for this swimming after this. I wonder if I could have snuck around some more. If I need to go to both places. That's not good.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
I think this was a level that had a really annoying orb. If I remember right. Like one of the more annoying ones to get in the entire game for being one of the earliest levels. I don't know if I'll even be able to get it.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Well, they made that way less annoying than the original game. I remember, like, their chanting being really... because there were, like, so many of them that opened a thing, like... Well, they're really foreshadowing the bonus orb in this area, because there was no hint of the hockey stuff until, like, you got to the end of it. There's more like a surprise of, like, after the end of, like, getting through all these monks and stuff. It's like, oh, hey, they also, like, play hockey, one of the most violent sports. How about that?
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Ooh. That was pretty good.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
I wonder if I can do the entirety of this level, because it doesn't look like it has an underwater section. Okay, do you tell me about this thing?
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
Oh, they got some paintings up here. Oh, hey, that looks like a painting of artisans. It definitely implies this is not an alternate dimension. Either that or they reused assets here in a way that doesn't make sense. But I don't know enough about the way Avalar connects to the Dragon World to say one's more true than the other.
Hey, look what I can do.
I mean, there's a lot of portal nonsense even before Avalar got like involved, so it probably is physically connected, or as much as any of the other portals.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the jump button.
Go here. Go there. Where's the rest of the stuff?
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it.
Oh, that was abrupt.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
They sort of had a little bit more screen shake whenever it was stomping, like... You can just kind of come down here. Interesting. Is there a way around up here somewhere? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, cool. This one required less. Grab some of these. Grab some of this on the ice. The Reptar on ice just came into my head. I don't know why. Why are these kids on the ice? There shouldn't be kids on the ice. Someone should call their mom. What it shows how many? So it shows like there's more than one here to get. So you know whether to like just talk to this guy once or twice. Interesting.
Ah, Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
Yes, please.
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Don't remember, but I feel like I remember seeing the difficulty thing in the original thing, but I can't say for sure. 2 minutes for 5 goals. Oh. Well, that maybe just gets way harder in the other one, because I... Oh, you can't really charge or jump or anything here. This feels so good. I'm just going to focus on it while I can until like it starts getting bad with this, whatever the second thing is. The time limit is a little bit more concerning than I expect. Oh, come on! Okay, I was doing it really good before, and now I can't seem to get the right angle. And I still need to do 2 more. It's not like I can get to the puck really fast. There we go. Oh, that just barely into my range.
Well done. Have this.
All right.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one? The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
Oh yeah, and it adds a character or something, I think, here. Oh, but I have Flame Breath, which is nice. Okay, I do have a goalie. And there's no time limit. So it's just a matter of like making sure he doesn't get any scores. So this might be actually not too bad. This might be easier than the first one. This might be a little bit nerfed from the original. Okay. Oop. Okay, I just need to keep hitting him with fire all the time. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Not a single goal on me. Yeah, this is definitely easier than the original. Ow. It's been a while since I did it, but like that wasn't that long ago. Because I definitely played this challenge like I'd say no longer than like 5 years ago.
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Alright, so now that was the part that I was most worried about being able to do, so let's go and collect everything else in this world. I mean, after doing that, I've got to be able to, like, do it pretty easily, right? Is there anything around here? No. Oh, is this just a jump up? Aha. I figured there was going to be a trick to get over to this side. What is that?
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Okay, so I need to go through the entirety of the level and, like, flame the statues. Oh, that's sudden. Why? Yeah, Yeah, I definitely remember the rocket design in this one being like this. Three. I know there's one inside here. Actually, I should probably save the last ones until later. I should probably go back to the beginning of the level first. Okay, no. The statue's there, so it's probably just the last couple ones in the level. Oh, I would have missed that one. That's good that I saw it. You know what? I'm gonna take this up. Just in case there's ones up on the upper floor of this area. It's funny she tells you about the glide thing when it's like a jump that's easier than the one you had to do to get over there. Okay, no statues up here. There's one here. Is there one inside of here too? Around this corner.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
That sounds like stealing. Oh, I'm missing five. Oh, no. Where am I missing 5? That's enough to be like a single gem. They wouldn't put it here, would they? I'm kind of glad that this is something you can walk all the way across, but... Okay. I'm definitely not leaving here with only one. It's probably like a singular 5 gem. Let's go into this cave again. No, I don't see anything. Like, was it maybe in the room with him because I talked to him like immediately? There's a bunch of hot air balloons. I kind of like that detail. Maybe it's in here. No? I... Not behind here. I don't want to just be here for like 20 minutes looking for a single gem, but also like... But also I don't want to leave with only like a single gem missing. I'm gonna go up here again and see if there's anything. Anything in here? No? There. Oh my gosh. Okay, I feel so much better now. I don't know how I missed that, but I'm going. Let's go back to the hub world. Maybe not a good thing to do that with the person on top of it.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee.
Please, teach me how to swim.
Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
Oh, this is nice. The actual underwater sections of this game actually feel pretty nice too. And that's something like a lot of games struggle with in general. So like getting it right kind of like in this era of games is pretty impressive. Insomniac was also probably one of the earlier like groups to like figure out, you know, proper camera control in 3D space before other people. That's one of the things that the Spyro series is kind of noted for on a technological level. Just double checking that there's not like a hidden vase around here, because that would be the worst. If I missed it by like one thing of a gem. Oh, this is the thing I was trying to glide to earlier. Nice. That. Fancy. Oh, I remember these weird button doors.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
Nice. I think realistically those doors are kind of to help hide some of the loading screen stuff. I mean, there's probably other reason, but like that's kind of like feels like the main reason that they exist.
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
It does make sense that a dragon wouldn't know how to climb, per se.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera. If you like, I can change the game camera to use active mode. In active mode, the camera adjusts itself based on your movement.
I'm gonna say no to this.
Okay, I won't change it. Remember, you can change the camera mode yourself by using the options menu.
Oh yeah, now I can like go to sunny... Now I can do Sunny Beach because I have underwater. Oh, these turtles.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
So there's a bit of turtle pushing in this level to get them onto buttons. I'll deal with those guys later. Is that a treasure chest? How do I get that? I don't exactly remember this, but I might need to have a power to get that. Oh, I remember this being a level that I got hit a lot. Will they go if I'm on it, or do I need to put the turtle on it? Okay. Okay, flame works too, which is nice. And I need to learn climbing before I can 100% this place, so I won't focus too much on it now. Is this where the turtles went? Oh yeah, this is the end of the level. You basically have to push this guy all the way to the end. Oh, does he? No, yeah, keep going.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Turtle talisman, yay. Now let's return home. Hurricos. We're going through this game a little bit quickly, I guess. But like, we're not 100%ing all the levels yet, and we're probably going to have to come back to sweep those out if we even attempt that. And it's a game I'm kind of familiar with.
always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
Grab this and we put it in here, magically, I guess, and opens up a new area. Not gonna give him time to respond. Did I just see it? Yep, I saw a couple gems. Do I need any more diodes? Because I already found 2. Oh, that's like world border water. I don't think I'll be safe dropping into that. Actually, I think it used to be a pit in the original. I think it just used to be like cliffs over a very large pit. Interesting. Don't feel like I can get over there. Right. There's the diode. Well, Sparks doesn't collect it for you at all. That's good to know. Hello, rat. Oh, I can't just break that like the other ones. Take him down. Break those. There's a back area here. I snuck up behind him. I don't think those are climb things. Him. How do I get up to him? Well, let's just come in here. End of the level.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
Thank you. Alright, so... I think one of these paths is progress and the other one is kind of like a side level thing.
Nice work, Spyro! The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun!
Ooh, the flying levels. I'll jump down there later, but for now, Ocean Speedway. Oh, it's inverted. Was it always inverted? I don't remember. I don't know if I'm following the right kind of pathway for this. Oh, this feels risky. I like that there's like a little thing of a audience cheering for you. Oh, I don't know, where did these begin? Okay, this time I'm going to focus entirely on getting the arches, and then everything else I can get after. Oh, shoot. I'm probably gonna have to... Yeah, the arches just, like, feel like they're kind of off the beaten path of the other things enough that I don't trust finding them if I do only some of them. And I don't know, like, where the... If I don't do it at the beginning here, I don't know where the best place to do it coming back is. I don't like being this close to the water. But it's the best way to get those guys. Okay. Just kind of missing that one dude was accounting for a lot of problems. No, that didn't count. Oh no, I didn't even get the extra second whenever I got it. It like delayed by a second to get it. That's awful. Okay, so I literally lost that because of like not getting that one guy for like 10 whole seconds. But at least I know this pathway does work. first thing I need to count for is... Oh, that's not going to do me any good. Hopefully I didn't lose too much not getting in there quick enough. Okay. Where's the last boat guy? Oh my gosh. Okay. Probably, I don't need to, like... I'm probably not going to have a hard time hitting those rings, or finding those rings, because of dropping off at the boat place later, so I could probably do the first couple of rings to make it easier on myself at the beginning there. There we go, that's much easier. I really don't want to miss any of the guys on this path. Okay. And I think this is all of these. Perfect. I do not want to go through that again, but I feel proud to have done it.
Nice work, Spyro! The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal.
Oh, I already listened to that. Okay, before I go down there. Okay, this part actually feels like it's a puzzle of some kind, and I just barely didn't get up there. I'm gonna talk to you later, Moneybags, but I need to get the thing over there first. There's a bunch of treasure around. Okay, that looks like it's the end of the area. Okay, so besides maybe loading zones, there's actually kind of a puzzle here. We got an orb for it.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
Alright, I've got plenty.
Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Hi, Spyro. This talisman door will only open if you have all 6 Summer Forest talismans. Once the door is open, Ripto and Crush will be waiting in the dungeon.
Alright. So I wonder how many of Moneybags' things are optional and how many of them are, like, required. Because I feel like there are some that are optional. But a lot of them are required. Like, you need this one to basically unlock an entire level. The swimming one also is kind of required to even get to this part. This one is one that it's interesting and comes to mind of, like, whenever I see it, like there's actual, like, enemies that persist between the different places. So, like, these guys in the scuba gear are like jerks in two different worlds.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
I guess there was technically a bit of that in some of the past Spyro games, but this one stood out to me a little bit more. I don't know why. I guess there are, like, some... But you don't see it all the time either. Which is... It might have been the... Might have played this one first if it stuck out to me more. Remembering it from here. Oh. Hmm? Huh?
Those shock stick guys are tough.
Oh, it's right there.
Yesterday, they turned Vern, our giant squid, into fried calamari.
This level, you're slowly kind of turning it into a water level. It's shocking the crab. Oh, it shoots a thing outward. And the sheep already have scuba gear so they can swim underwater if they need to. Ah yes, just as graphic crab destruction as I remember. I can just walk around all this. Ooh. Robot sharks. Ah, here's the button I need. Keep at it, little sheep. You keep at it. Ah, I was getting gems, you jerk. I need to go back and get this sheep. Hello, sheep. I'm sorry about this, but I need your wool for a butterfly. It makes sense somehow. Gotta pause for a bit. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
Well, this isn't too bad at all.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Well, there's stuff along the way that you have to come back for with some sort of power-up or something. A little whale-shaped. I like that. But why did it drop me automatically? Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna get these while it's still not underwater. Okay. And clearly, fire breathing does not work underwater, and I like that little detail. Ooh, the little sheep just like swimming.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
The fact that they just make you pay 100, where like you should probably have 100 at that point. Like, it's such a weird kind of gate in the middle of that level and stuff. Oh, I'll take some extra wool if you don't mind. Thank you.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open.
I did like her original outfit, but I do like the interpretation of her outfit as being a leafy green one as well. Also, I think in the originals it was like more of a proper satyr kind of deal, where like she was like kind of had like a more humanish head, if I remember. Well, not. I mean, she did kind of still have like a goat nose, but it was still kind of a little bit more like a human complexion to a lot of the rest of it and stuff. Besides the goat bottom half, but this one they went a lot more like full goat, and for obvious reasons, you can imagine I do like this interpretation a lot.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you... Where are we? No dragons? Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot!
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Now! Go! Crush, get the orbs now! Now, you despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah. I, would have gone after him, but didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
I like that little backstory thing, and I like that they kind of did a flashback instead of having that be the start. Like, kind of like lets us be introduced to it at kind of like the same pace. Whoop. Aha. Definitely not a rule of 3 thing with this boss. That's something I definitely noticed with the Spyro 2 bosses. I think Spyro 3 does that too. Feels a little odd, but oh well. Also, it's weird that they get. I don't remember Crush having wings before. It definitely makes him look like a dragon. Definitely didn't look this much like a dragon before. Do they even have horns? Like, he definitely doesn't look like one of the big Spyro dragons, but he does look like some form of dragon. Can I get him again? No. I was hoping. Wow.
You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but golf will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Golf, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful. What? Golf, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
I do like that they were willing to just throw another boss at me, but like the world place was crumbling, so he's like, I guess I'm not going to stick around and get crushed. Do I have to press something, or am I just waiting? I'm just waiting.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Oh, if Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that.
Oh, I love this.
Why, you...
The adventure continues. Coastal Glacier. I'm really not remembering these levels being here. They're also really close together. That kind of, I guess the first one has some that are close together too after you exited Glimmer, but like some of these are really close together. You don't want to enter any of them yet.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
Okay. I feel like I'm doing so good that I'm not seeing what the orb requirements for any of these things are. So it's just kind of like, okay, I guess I've been doing good enough to already unlock the thing. It feels a little weird, but, you know. Before I go there, let's hop up here and see how much this costs.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here. And legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentions something about me activating it for a small fee. Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skelos Badlands.
I probably want to do a couple of levels before I go to another speedway. I think... I'm going to get the stuff in the pool first. But I think I want to go to the Crystal Glacier first, since it's technically the closest to where you start, even if it's behind you. Okay, so there's kind of... Ooh. Paintings. So there is something that I'm just like kind of remembering is sort of a thing, and I don't know if they do it in Spyro 3 as much. I don't think they did. But in Spyro 2, there's definitely a thing where like quite a few of the worlds feel like they've kind of got some interconnectivity going on, or some like mirrored kind of stuff. Like Idle Springs and Colossus have like very kind of similar shaped species of the main NPCs. Then you had the same enemies in the two different water levels. And then there's this area, which is kind of like an Ice Age place with kind of like Ice Age dudes as the NPCs were. Like, there's another level soon that's going to be kind of a caveman level place. And I feel like there's a lot of that in at least the first two worlds. I think it probably continues to the third world, but I don't remember those levels as much.
Spyro! The Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley. If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Ooh, right, these guys are just snowballs with eyes. I guess feet. Oh, the bottle rockets. Fun.
Watch! We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
That looks a little... I think that was something that looked probably a little bit better in the low graphics. I mean... I think it was like definitely like a lot more of just kind of like smooth conular shape of their heads. That just kind of like worked. And shaping out their heads more just made the design of them just... Not everything can be a hit. For sure. But I also wonder like how well you could have probably done the up detailing stuff and kept the shape that seemed like kind of half the point of their thing. Oh, they're throwing snowballs at each other. That's fun. Oh yeah, this is like boiling water, so that's why you can't dive in it here.
Hello there, Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee. Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge.
Oh, snow snake. I like that. I'm gonna get rid of this guy, but then I'm gonna go back and do that. Do that challenge because I think it said it was just 15. Yeah, here we go.
We used to give guided tours of these caves, but now they're infested with multiplying Draclets. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village. You think you can get rid of them for us?
Sure.
Great! But remember, you have to catch them all quickly, because if any are left alive, they will continue to multiply.
Claim all the Dracula. Choose a super fly power-up. A level 4 challenge. Oh, that's quite a few. I'm gonna try to do this first and get any gems in another run. Did I not get this guy before?
You have saved us all from a grisly fate. Please accept this orb as a small token of our thanks.
Nice. Now to get the gems here. Okay, there's nothing there. What? It's not letting me use it outside of there. I was hoping I could do a sneaky thing and use it for other parts of the level, but I guess not. Alright, let's actually free these guys. Ooh, saber-toothed tiger.
hold tight for a second, and look out below!
Oh.
Oh, you'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
Oh. Those guys aren't going to be happy about that. But that's not my problem. Is there anything else up here? This you guys? Okay. How close am I? 50 and an extra orb. That sounds like an area that I haven't been to. I was going to say I could do that later, but I also literally just see it right here. So let's see what it is. Let's talk to this guy first. I can probably get the
I
gems.
lost my pet snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned around, he was gone. I hope George didn't get eaten by the Draclets.
I remember this snow leopard being cute in the original. I wonder how cute he's gonna be here. Oh, that's a pterodactyl. Pterodactyl? Pterodactyl. I made the T silent instead of the P, and that actually didn't sound too wrong. Oh, he's cute. Okay, don't go into those. This is weird. I remember doing something with fish. There it is. Yeah, I think I have to help him get all the fish. Is he following me now? Alright. Follow me.
You found George. I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round, shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. You can have it if you like.
I'll take it. All orbs collected. 100% level. Nice. And it shows how many orbs you got into level 2. That's nice. Alright. Let's go into the caveman level now. Since I already kind of said that there's a caveman level. Okay, I actually kind of want to look it up because I don't remember them being like kind of cat things. I do like the saber-toothed cat look, but I don't remember the enemies in this area looking like that. Huh, they are called cat bats here, but like, man, you would not be able... They looked still pretty... They looked pretty lizardy whenever in the original version. Like, I did not get the feline vibe at all. They also don't have tails or anything, so... I guess that's just a thing of, like, the limitation making them completely different. Ow. Rude. Oh, can I fling the cactus here? Yeah! Oh, it breaks this time. These aren't as hardy as Dragonland cactuses, apparently.
Hey, Dragon. I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Glug you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
Oh, that's rude. Also, it's interesting that, like, you know, I don't think Spyro has heard of Ripto. So, like, does that imply that there's a different land with dragons that Ripto's from? What's this for? Because, like, I feel like it's clearly for something else. Can I use this to break these? No. Well, I think I use them to hit that guy, though. That. This enemy, too. Oh, the arc. Let's aim a little bit above, and that went to over. Okay. There we go. Looks like there's an area up there. How do I? Not from over here. Oh, lizard? There we go. Grab the butterfly. There's a thing of like 2 gems over here. Right at the start.
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
All right. Where was that guy? Oh. Aw, sneaky.
Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny, thing we found to aid your journey.
And that was only the first one.
Uh-oh. It looks like more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you ready for another challenge?
Oh, is this as fast? No, there's some new placement. Oh, that's mean. Oh. Okay, that one I just run over there. Now that I know that. Is it over here? Now that I know ahead of time which one's hatching where. Ooh.
Thank you for helping us again, Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a nightlight.
Nice. Alright. I like the purple crystal. Oh, that looks like a dragon. That looks like a straight up dragon skull. Was it a dragon skull in the first one, or was it just a regular dinosaur skull? I don't know, but that's definitely a dragon skull. There used to be dragons in Avalar? What is the lore here? Another bone. Probably need the things before I go into that area. Ooh. Double layer. Or more, maybe more than that, because I don't know how many things it's going to take to break this. Oh. It's hidden by the thing. There we go. I don't know why that one needed so many... Like, they could have just had that door break in one. Ooh, extra level. I'll use this now if you don't mind. Ooh, lava shield. Oh, he's got a cool look on him too while he has that. I like that. I really like this look in Spyro.
I'm so sad. Those pesky lava toads have stolen all my friend's bones. If you help me put them back together again, he'd sure be more fun.
Alright. Definitely get those bones back. Oh, he's got eyes. I don't think he had eyeballs. But I can't say that for certain. Oh, this one's hardy. Oh, right. The mystery bottle. I had completely put mystery bottles out of my mind until I saw him there. Oh. Oh, the magma was bubbling underneath me. Brutal. Okay, how much of that do I need to redo? Okay, the lizards keep. Okay. Okay, and there's a couple down there that I need this shield to get. Which is is fine. I'll go through this shield again. Because, yeah, I saw a butterfly here. Ow, okay. Should not try to get those. Put down a thing. Is there even... I guess I'll take him down. Ooh, skill point acquired. Alright, and now I can get the gems from here because I lit the firework. And I think there's another thing over here. Oh yeah, that's down the other tunnel. Yeah, I don't like the mystery bottles so much. Just one more. Grab the gems. Grab the boom.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while ago.
I mean, they did have it dance in the original too, but I'm missing 25 somewhere. Oh, I'm missing 25 from the mystery bottle, whatever. This is another reason why I hate the mystery bottle. Is that one over here? The one thing I will say about, like, the Spyro series going on this way, going on from now, is like, kind of like noticing it a bit, is the levels are a bit more linear. I mean, there are definitely quite a few linear levels in the first Spyro 2 for sure, and they did get more linear as they went on, but I feel like there was at least a couple of relatively open-ish levels at the beginning of Spyro 1, and like they just kind of like stopped. I mean, there's still like open-ish parts in this one, but like it feels like there's open areas in between, like kind of linear sections. I don't know. That's not bad or anything. It's just like, it's definitely just a kind of like more shaped direction of their design philosophy, I guess.
Excellent. You made it through the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
Thanks for having my back. That's a very golden bone. Okay, I think... Let's go to Metro Speedway. Ooh, pigeons. I don't have that many memories of chanting Metro Speedway, I'll be honest. Oop. Okay, I needed 2 more here anyway. Wow, I'm probably not going to be doing it if that's what happens both the time. Oh, there's another bungee guy I missed? Yeah, I'm definitely not doing it in one run. Slow signs? Okay, so this is conceptually the right, or a right way to do this. I am missing a couple of these bungeers. Doing it this way. Oh, but probably going over back for this bungeer means that I start this in the right place. Sorry, walruses, I've got to knock you all off for the points. I'm sure you understand. Okay. Do that, do a wide turn back. Hope that I've got enough time. Only 2. I was kind of hoping that'd take longer. Oh well. Oh, there's something way out there, but I probably can't get there from here. Let's collect all the treasure. What's this? Oh, that's the thing back, and that's showing... Okay, so that's a teleport back to Summer Forest, and it's also showing that I had one orb missing from the overworld, I think. That feels like it's in kind of a weird place, but oh well. Let's go back. I still haven't gone to climbing yet, have I? I don't know if there's another thing that, like hinders me from going to new places, but I feel like the climbing is, like, the major, like, remaining thing for me to be able to, like, backtrack and or do stuff. Probably wait until the very end to, like, do all the backtracking to levels I haven't finished yet, but just in case. But I think the climbing is the big one.
Well, well. I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, oh, I don't know, a small fee.
Yeah?
You won't regret it. Okay. When you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it and you will grab it with your claws. Use the left stick to move up and down. Press the jump button again to leap off. You can also jump sideways onto another climbable area.
Oh, that feels way slower than I remember it being. But at least you can kind of jump spam your way up. Okay, let's go to Breeze Harbor. I think Breeze Harbor mirrors Zephyr. Oh, this music sounds very Spyro 1. I thought I already beat you. There we go.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First, they put out the fires in our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship, too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
And up we go. They got a literal steampunk thing going on here. Steam powered. I'm gonna say that whatever those are, they always felt weird in the original too, but like they look a lot better in this one. There we go. I knew I'd be able to get it somehow. Can I get him? Haha. Okay, are there any more of those guys in range of this one, or do I need to, like, go to an... Oh! There's a second one there. Sneaky. There might be another cannon over there, but I'm not risking it. Oh, there's one right over this. Okay, I'm pretty sure I had to get that one from over there. That was probably the trick of it. Yeah, it's weird how much this... I don't remember if it was already like this, but it is like such a distinct, like... I mean, the Spyro soundtracks all kind of have sort of interconnecting distinct sound to them, but like Spyro 1 has a very distinct use of certain things like the chants and the voices and stuff, and this is definitely very reminiscent of that. You know, it feels like they're still doing the flame charge thing with enemies, like some of them are metal and stuff, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like the entire thing is relying on that nearly as much as the first game.
Those landlubbers have littered these metal spike mines all over the harbor. If you can clear them out, I'll give you this orb I found in a clam yesterday.
Great. It was in a clam. Okay, so this is probably where I could have got that one before. Is this just the area that I could have... Is this just the... Would I have just been hitting the ones that I already hit from the other area with this one? Are there not other ones? Well, I'm gonna hope there's not, because I just left. There we go. Had to get the right pattern for that.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
Okay, do I need to go back in the level to get the gems from that thing that I blew up? I mean, probably, right? Maybe it is in the future. Alright, I have to take the boats back over. I like how the the airboat, I think they were just like wooden in the original, but like here they have like a little bit of like inflated like air balloon kind of thing, so it's like they're kind of blimpy to be floating for whenever they pause at the different spots. Okay, this looks like it makes it do a jump up. Are those guys supposed to be on the same side? Okay. Okay, before I... Do I not have enough? Just short, it looks like. Oh, that's shaking violently. I don't know if I want to get on that. Okay, I had to get that guy so I could do this. And I'm gonna go and do this side thing before I go to the end. I remember not liking this one. I remember this one being kind of a pain, but the last time I said that, it became really easy, so who knows?
How lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Can you hop on that trolley up there and collect them for me?
50 gears of the trolley. So you're basically in a bunch of different tracks here. And you switch between them. And try not to hit anything. I think you basically have to go through every pathway to do it. Oh, you had to shoot that one.
Trolley, eh? Well, use the left stick to change lanes. Press.
Oh, I remember hearing that trouble with the trolley line a lot. Yeah, they'll change the... Was that in the original? That probably was in the original, which is probably part of why I had trouble with it. Like, they can't just have, like, you jump over the thing every time you go across that. It's like, you have to... Oh, that didn't really give you time at all. Oh, shoot.
Trouble with the trolley.
Oh, God. And it's long. It's kind of long. Like, even if you're good at some parts, it's like you have to redo. Okay, I have to shoot. No, wait, I don't. Okay. I jump here. Oh, do I have to... Do I have to switch in a lane to get that one? What difficulty did they say this was? I don't remember. I'm not gonna fail just to find out, but it's making me curious now. Okay, and there's one back there, so I can't do the twist thing quite yet. I'm so glad that I was able to count for collecting that one. Also, you have to shoot a lot closer than you'd think it would be safe for TNT.
That was great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
The name of the achievement is Trouble No More for beating that thing. So, you know, they know about how much that sucked. If they're referencing the line that people probably listen to hundreds of times.
I had the cannon installed to help me hit the switches. Try shooting the ringing switches to see what I mean.
I love that little jump thing. Okay, so I had to collect the ones there. Where are the ones that I got from the other thing? How am I missing so many gems? Oh, I guess there's the ones up there. Time to get on the violently shaking catapult.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Yep, they're at war with Zephyr. Okay, missing 40, which might have been just the remaining stuff from that one. Oh, it's right there. I just didn't go far enough with my backtracking. Nice. I like that the backtracking to levels is like only some of the levels. It's nice that you can like still do some of the levels like clean when you enter them. But I also like that there's a little bit of backtracking, like you can do more coming back later kind of thing. I think they balanced it nicely here where it doesn't feel too overbearing. they added... Oh, you can't burn these plants? Oh well. Oh, they're using those guys as ammo. I'm sure this is several kinds of war crimes. Alright, so... I think that's...
Would you like me to take you to a world where you can find a new talisman? Okay, come find me if you ever need help locating a world where you haven't yet retrieved the talisman.
Oh, neat. Well, I wonder if that's something that I just didn't know you could do in the first one, or if that's a new feature. But... I think I'm gonna, wrap it up here. It's close to the time. I won't be able to do another whole level here, so... Thank you all for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Normal stream times are Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll see you in the next stream. And Spyro's going to be continuing on Sundays, so see you for that.